Hi guys, James here from Sunseeker Southampton down in Swanwick Marina, and today we're going to have a look around a brokerage listing that we've got on the market at the moment. She's a 2012 Princess V39 hardtop sports boat. So just behind me here is Ronan. 3 owners from new, and you can see here with the optional grey hull from factory, so it's a gel coat finish. She's in great shape. Always been based here in the UK from new, always on the south coast, with the current owner since spring 2017, and he's just ready for something a little bit bigger. So now on the market, well priced, asking £295,000 sterling, tax paid. Recently just gone back in the water post lockdown, so she's had a recent coat of anti-foul, serviced at Christmas, and very much on the water here as you see her now, ready to turn key and set sail. That Sur tender on the back there with the Yamaha tiller steer 9.9 outboard is available by separate negotiation, and you can see here with the optional hydraulic high-low bathing platform on the back here, makes launching and recovering very straightforward. Fits nicely on the back actually. Teak laid bathing platforms, factory finish. It's in good condition from what I can see looking around the extremities. I'm stepping on board here, hard to see with the tender on, but tucked down in the lockers here, this lifts, opens up, and there's storage in the back there for safety equipment and cleaning a kit and what have you. Teak laid cockpit was a factory option. Again, all looks in good condition. Boat's just been out used for the last weekend. Over on the starboard side we have a wet bar arrangement, so just lift the top up here. We've got a sink, an electric griddle. Griddle works on mains power, so we've got a 4 kVA onboard generator. Top loading cool box, and these are just handy storage cupboards for cleaning kit and what have you. Another storage locker here under the helm. Owners opting to use it for safety equipment, nice, easy to hand, what have you. And again, we've got some storage underneath this seating over on the port side. Table with the teak top is adjustable in height, so you can see these nice adjustable height legs there. Very simple to adjust, and that drops down flush with the cushions, and then you can put a couple of cushions on top to make this into a sun pad arrangement when you so wish. And this particular boat's also got sunbathing cushions up on the bow, so we'll just head up on the side decks here. It's a good, nice, easy, wide side decks, easy to walk down. Got this nice painted silver finish on the roof mullions here for a bit of extra detail. So I say bow sunbathing cushions which fill in basically this area here, which are down in the cabin at the moment. And on the foredeck we've got an access hatch, emergency escape for the front cabin, and obviously a skylight letting natural light in down below. Right forward we've got a good size anchor locker, plenty of chain in there, and a nice Lumar winch with a good size delta anchor there. So lovely stainless steel pulpit rails, feels very secure up here, and there's loads of deck cleats, easy to tie up wherever you're arriving to. And you see I've got the roof open at the moment, so this is a great size aperture, lets a lot of natural light down into the cockpit here below. So we've got this nice chaise seat across from the helm, gives a sort of 4 adult space to sit whilst underway. And then if we just look up top, see in addition to the TV pack she's got KVH, so this is an M3, so 300mm domes for satellite TV. We've got a broadband Simrad radar in the middle which works with the plotter, we'll have a look at in a sec. See twin trumpet, stainless horns, and a little Jabsco remote searchlight up top. So yeah, nice spec boat. Let's head on back and we'll have a look round the cockpit. So moving forward, say there's the chaise from a different angle on the port side, and to starboard we have a really nice ergonomic helm. So we've got 2 captain and co-pilot seat adjustable fore and aft, and also these cushions drop down depending on whether you want to sit or stand at the helm. We've got a nice DSC VHF right next to us with an additional speaker down there on the floor for when you're underway. There's a Cockpit Kenwood remote CD player down there, and then up top, so we've got Volvo's EVC controls, so one finger in and out of gear, very easy for manoeuvring. And then the further upgrade here with Volvo's joystick system, so throttles back into neutral, and for docking manoeuvres then everything's on the joystick here. It's very intuitive. Twisting the top engages one engine ahead and one engine astern, and also pushing sideways is then manipulating the drives, actually steer independently to give you a sort of similar system to how IPS works in terms of its functionality. And if engaging forward and then twist the top at the same time, it will actually move the boat forward and steering. So coming back into a mooring, if you're not confident using a combination of your steering plus your throttles plus your bow thruster control over here, very much everything is now done on a one stick. It was sort of £15,000 option from Volvo from new, so it's a great addition to have on a second-hand boat like this. We've got our LED trim tab indicators here for the Bennett tabs. This is the remote control for the spotlight, and then moving up across the gauges, you'll see we're reading 357 hours on the engines. I say service back in December this year, and it's got a good folder of title paperwork to go with it alongside service history. So say multifunction SIMRAD display here, which gives a multitude of different readouts with navigation equipment, the radar, say AIS, you see the little triangular shapes here. So it's a nice, comprehensive and easy to get to from either the helm or the co-pilot seat. And this array of switches here with lighting, controls for the roof opening and closing, windscreen washers and wipers, etc. So everything's nice and easy. Tilt steering wheel so I can get into a nice comfortable driving position. And if we just have a scan round, you can see it's a real panoramic view from the helm here. So docking wise, you've got great visibility all around. And if you want to get your head out when you're running, for those of you sort of 6 foot, you can stick your head over the roof here to get a good visibility. Let's head on down, have a look around the cabins. So this particular boat's finished in this really glossy black American walnut cabinetry, so you see this really nice luster on the wood, and it's in good condition, having not been down in the Mediterranean. Very little UV exposure here, and you see it's all pretty much a uniform colour in here. Suffered, if you'd had a Mediterranean boat, it would be quite different in here, a lot lighter by now. We've got the optional wood floor here in the saloon area, again with a table on an adjustable height base there, so that drops down, and you've got an infill cushion to make an occasional third double bed. Handy if you've got kids or extra guests on board. Nice opening port lights behind. These are all storage cupboards. You can see up there. And then across on this side, we've got the, say, 27-inch LG TV linked into that KVH satellite system. And the cupboard below here is our obligatory drinks, glasses and bottle storage. So if we move forward into the master cabin, we've got this island double bed arrangement. Nice big portholes either side of the bed, and then these are small storage cupboards up above, and a good sized wardrobe, full length hanging in there. You see a mirrored panel up on the seat, the bulkhead there, just to give a bit more feeling of space in here. Nice little handy detail, things like these vanity stations. It's all great lighting in here, easy enough to change the bulbs, they're filaments, but it wouldn't be difficult to change to LED if you wanted to brighten it up even more. It's Jack and Jill arrangement into the bathroom, so we've got a nice stone effect on the floors, electric vacuum flush Dometic toilet system, and a nice single bowl sink, storage in the mirrors behind there, and a great size shower stall as well, so don't have to dry out that heads compartment every time you use the shower. I say, and as well as in from the master, we've got this door in for the day head and guest access into the heads. It's a corner galley here on the starboard aft quarter. So we've got a 2-burner electric top, say, which will work off the generator. And then we've got the electric convection microwave oven. It's a great size Waco fridge with a small freezer compartment inside. And lots of handy storage cupboards for provisions. There's storage up top. You can see for crockery and glasses and what have you. So say it's a real practical, usable family cruiser, the V39. Hugely successful. They built north of 100 boats before it evolved into the current V40. And this is a great example. Say they launched the boat back in 2011. This is an early boat, say 2012. Finishes with the light wood, which is an oak finish, or also with this walnut, either in a gloss or satin. And here we are in the aft cabin. So you can see on the port side of the boat we have this nice little sofa arrangement as you first come in, and we've got drawers for storage here, and a good sized wardrobe for several days away on the boat. And then we're looking across, running transverse across the boat here, we've got 2 single beds with a nice opening window at the far end, lights on the headboard end of the bed, and that gives you the versatility here. So this bed on the forward can slide aft to give you an occasional double if you need it. A little storage cupboard in underneath the bed there, so you've got some versatility depending on whether you've got kids or adults staying on board. So it's a very well thought out boat, this one. She's got a Eberspacher diesel heating system, so you can see the controller here with a 7-day timer. Say with the addition of the generator, all that nav equipment, really there's nothing to add to her. And we're going to take a look around the engine bay just to get a feel for what her mechanics are like. So we climb down, so it's a nice easy access. It's a big locker, and you've got this nicely finished area forward of the engines where we've got room to store, say, this is generator in a soundproof box, and we've got space for things like spares and some tools, and if you've got water sports equipment, so there's a bit of space here where I'm currently crouched down. Automatic fire extinguisher system, 2 wing tanks for fuel, so we've got one either side of the boat, one here on the port and one behind me to starboard. 700 litres fuel capacity, so good range of sort of 250 nautical miles, and 330 odd litres of water, so again plenty on board for a couple of days away. Nice little rack up top here to put some fenders into when you're underway, just to keep them out of the cockpit lockers. And power comes from these the D6 330 engines, so it's the Volvo standard fit in this size. There's no option for anything bigger, and they run about 34 knots flat out, so it's a quick boat, nicely cruising around 22 to 24 knots, burns around 65-70 litres an hour at that sort of speed. So it's economical if you want to run south coast across to the Channel Islands or down to West Country, and you can see everything's nice and neat in here, labelled and clipped up and what have you. So I don't think a surveyor would have anything particularly concerning to raise as issues on a pre-purchase inspection. And having seen all the title documents, I can confirm that there's nothing untoward there, so it should be an opportunity to make a quick deal if you're looking to get out on the water here. Summer 2020, it's an ideal platform to take advantage of the best weather here and get out on the water and enjoy the best of the south coast. So she's on the market now at £295,000. So with a motivated vendor willing to consider offers on the asking price. So if you'd like to find out more information or come down and see her, so she's lying afloat here at Swanwick Marina, where our Sunseeker Southampton office is based, and we are now open 7 days a week, so no problem by appointment to arrange to come and see her or anything else that we've got listed for sale here on site or lying locally. I say my name is James Lumley. My mobile is +44 7747 686 587, or drop me an email to james@sunseekersouthampton.com. I can send you a library of photos. We've got some lovely drone footage of the boat running out recently, and if there's any further information you require, please get in touch.